John Holtz. I am the ceramics instructor here at BHS. It's a great place to be. My first wheel experience was horrible. It was in 6th grade, Miss Ludy's class. We had a wonderful facility, but the instruction was, to say it was lacking might be an understatement. We were basically handed a lump of clay and said, here, go throw on the wheel. And I think Miss Ludy went out and had a cigarette. No, I know Miss Ludy went out and had a cigarette. So we, a bunch of 6th graders, we all were sitting there like, this really sucks. Except the one kid who'd gone through puberty, he got it. And we were all mad at him and yelled at him and told him to go home and shave. And so I was a painter all through high school. I was a good painter and I enjoyed it. Because I just thought, no, the wheel thing's not for me. But there was something still nagging in the back of me that I wanted to do it. I know I did. So in college, being an art ed major, you have to take at least the intro class of everything. And I'd walk by the ceramic studio and watch people throw, and it just looked like they had magic coming out the end of their fingertips. I said, okay, I got to try this again. If I fail, that's okay, but I got to try it. And I was not good for a long time. Everything looked like a little dog food dish bowl. It was just 2 or 3 inches tall. Not a big deal. I was about ready to go, well, maybe this wheel throwing isn't for me, and I'll just stick to hand building. And I was just throwing it. I remember it vividly. About 2 in the morning, I was throwing, and I don't know what I did differently. I thought everything was still the same, and then the wall just kept coming up, and it was that's what success felt like. And I left this great note from my very grumpy instructor, Kurt, look at my valiant attempt at greatness, and he just walked by and he just gave me a monosyllabic, he was unimpressed. So I got back to work and kept throwing, and here we are, 20-some years later. It's something that just sinks its hooks into you, and it's like that girlfriend that just you can't get her out of your head. Fall head over heels in love with this medium that's it's endless. I've been working with it for 20-some years, and I'm just, pardon the pun, scratching the surface of what you can do with clay. I'm constantly learning from what my students do with it, from what guest artists do with it, from what I read. It's awesome. It's a fun medium to work with.
An empty cup I ask silently. All my destinations will accept the one that's me, so I can breathe. Circles they grow and they swallow people whole. Half their lives they say goodnight to wives they'll never know. And a mind full of questions and a teacher in my soul. And so it goes. Closer or I'll have to go. Holding me like gravity are places that pull. If ever there was someone to keep me at home, it would be you. Wind in my hair, I feel part of everywhere. Underneath my being is a road that disappears. Late at night I hear the trees, they're singing with the dead overhead. Leave it to me as I find a way to be. Consider me a satellite forever orbiting. I knew all the rules, but the rules did not know